Good morning. So on a very wet, cold, dark, horrible Monday morning, Monday the 24th of October, just a couple of hauls to bring you up to date with. We went out on Saturday to a Jumble sale, and if I start calling it a car boot again, slap my wrists. And then on Sunday we did our usual two car boots because the weather was fabulous. It was really sunny, bright blue sky, but really freezing cold. And actually in the morning I wish I'd take my gloves because halfway around the car boot I couldn't feel my fingers anymore. And so this is just what we got hold of. Does that make sense? Anyway, here we go. So we didn't get a huge amount of stuff at the Jumble sale, but everything was 20p. So I bought a few clothes. I've got a fleece, which is a well soft. I haven't heard of the make, but it feels quite a good quality item. And when things are only 20p, you tend to just pick them up. I've got a Pear Una green sort of lightweight cord jacket, which I probably actually will put to one side for next sort of spring summer. A sort of sheepskin type, you know, ladies body warmer, cream body warmer. A jumper which is Cotton Traders. It's still got its tag on it, which is a Brucey bonus, and that's quite nice actually. It's like a Fair Isle type jumper, so that can go on now. A little pair of Lipsy shorts, great for the whole hippie chick season next year, so they'll go on next year. And lastly, some Marks and Spencer's ladies jeans, which are an 18. So those were the clothes. So they were basically 20p an item. Everything was 20p an item, so we just chuck all that back over there. We thought these videos were going to be quite good because they're pole dark, but actually it turns out that they're not worth that much money. But as I said, they were only 20p a box set. You've got pole dark season 1, pole dark season 2, and again they were 20p a box set, and they're probably worth only about £3 or £4, unfortunately. But you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And Nick picked this up, which is still in its box. It's a video creator, which you put videos, home movies onto DVD, something like that. I don't really understand it, but apparently it's worth good money, and again it only costs 20p, and it should sort of do £10–12, something like that. I haven't looked this up yet, but this is Jet Save. I used to work in the travel business, so this brings back fond memories for me. This is one of these flight bags. And again, looks like it's never been used, from the 1980s. Again, it was 20p. And last but not least, I've got this ladies, like a sort of travel case, I suppose, for cosmetics and bits and bobs. And the great news is it's got a couple of keys in there, and it locks like so. And again, it was only 20p. It's not real leather, unfortunately, it's just faux leather, but it's quite a nice looking thing. And I thought for 20p I was going to grab that. So that's what we got on Saturday. Let me show you what we got on Sunday. Okay, so I've had a rejiggle, and now we've got Sunday stuff. This is not all of it, but this is the sort of most interesting stuff. We got a load of videos. The guy was basically doing 25p a video, and we did a deal with him and got some a bit cheaper. This Disney sing-along Zippity Doodah is worth about £5 on its own, so that was quite a good pick-up. And then we've got these Beatles Anthology 1 to 8. We were quite hopeful these were going to be worth good money, but they're probably only worth about £1 a video. We might stick them on for £9.99 and see what happens, but they're all there 1 to 8, so that was quite interesting. Bizarrely, this Pingu superhero video is probably worth about £10 or £12 on his own, and then we bought 3 others as well, which will probably again put the 3 together for £12 for the other 3. And again, we picked up these Rolling Stones one. Apparently this Rolling Stone one is worth about £12 on its own, and then we've got 3 others, which again we'll probably put on for sort of £10–12 for those 3 as well. Then we got 2 sort of big box set VHS videos. This one's Titanic, and this one is Gladiator. The interesting thing about this one is it's actually got a film cell from the movie inside. I don't know whether that's going to come out on camera. And then behind it, it's got a load of sort of photographic postcards, I suppose you'd call them, of scenes, and then you've got the video in the bottom there, and that's worth about £12 on its own, that one. And then the Gladiator one That's quite a nice box set. We paid £1 each for these, by the way. And it's got a book about the making of the film with lots of lovely photographs in it and sort of behind the scenes stuff. So that's quite interesting. Then you've got music from the film on CD, and then you've got the widescreen video. And again, this one's worth probably around sort of £12 mark, which is not a bad return when you've only spent £1 on something. So that was quite a nice pickup. Usual sort of fodder of games. The countdown game, this is the one to look out for, with the replica countdown clock with makes a sound and with the lights and everything. So that's the new deluxe edition. We got a Doctor Who game, Battle of the Universe. Sorry, the countdown game we only spent £1 on. This one, unfortunately, we paid £2.50 for, and it's probably only worth, again, about £10 or £12. We were thinking that might be worth a bit more. This was a 50p game, Harry Potter, Mystery at Hogwarts Castle. That's worth, again, between £10 and £15, depending on what time of year you put it on and who's watching. We got another Harry Potter Seen It, 2nd edition, not the square one, unfortunately, which is the one everybody's looking for, but this one still should do around the sort of £15 mark. And again, quite a rare game. It's a knockout, only worth about, again, between £12 and £15. Right, I bought some 35mm film. Now these have actually got an expiry date on them, so I'm not sure about selling these, but I thought it's probably worth a punt. We only paid £1 and they're still sealed in the packet. Got a couple of blankets. This one is Bratz, and then the one underneath is Lazy Town, and they were 50p each, just fleece blankets. Got a pair of Clark's ladies shoes, size 4, just suede boots. They were £2. Got a whole set, and I haven't even opened the bag yet, but it's a whole sort of set of wooden buildings and trees and people and all sorts of things in there, signs and all sorts of things. £1.50, and actually sold something very similar to this not so long ago for £10, so hopeful on that. This is quite nice. This is a Kath Kidson like baby changing bag. It's got the bottle holder in there and the changing mat in there, and it was only £1, and it's got the Kath Kidson label in there. Got one of these, and she's in a bit of a state. She needs a bit of sorting out, but I got one of these fashionista Barbies with the jointed arms and legs. I'm not sure she's worth, I know Nick Hill's sold one for about £25. Not sure she's worth as much as that. This one, she's a bit tatty. I need to sort her hair out, but still hoping to get at least £10 for her, maybe a little bit more. Try my luck. Took a punt on this. It's a Mamas and Papas first hand print. It's never been used, and it was only £1. So again, I haven't looked that up yet, but hopefully there's a profit in that. Got a monkey mug, PG Tips monkey mug. I just need a monkey to go with him because I've just sold my set. Let's just move these out of the way. Bought some more shoes. They're not Revell, they're actually, I think they're Dorothy Perkins, these. No, they're River Island. These were £2. Again, took a punt on this. It's called a Baba Sling Light. Paid £3 for this, so I might have taken a punt, but the lady said they're £30 new, so I thought, well, £3 doesn't seem a lot of money for something that costs £30 new, so we'll give that a go. I need to look that up. And last but not least, I got a body composition monitor, Lloyd's Pharmacy. I know these do quite good money, sort of £20-ish. I just need to check that it's all working, which I haven't done yet. So there we go, that's what we got at the weekend, and I don't know how many more car boots there are going to be now because the season's getting a bit late in the day, but hopefully if there is a car boot next week I will be there and I will do a haul. I'll see you all soon. Take care everybody, bye!